A long time ago, cavemen drew on the side of their caves. The ancient Egyptians built big-ass triangles in the middle of the desert. The French built a big tower at some point. And somebody painted the Mona Lisa. I just don't know who did. The point being that all throughout human history, people have always found a way to express themselves through art. My statement today is that among all the other art forms that exist in the modern world, that TikTok edits are actually the best modern form of artistic expression. Now listen, you're probably thinking that if I think that TikTok edits are the best modern form of art, that I must be brain rotted. And for one, of course I am. How do you think I even thought of making this video? But number two, there's nothing wrong with putting our thinking caps on and having some critical thinking. To begin with, I just want to set the stage for my base of knowledge. You know that I'm not just a babbling idiot. I have a Jurassic Park edit page called Jurassic Vault on TikTok, where I've collectively gotten about 2 million views on that page on Jurassic Park edits. Those are like very simple, very basic. But then I also have a UFC edit page called Nova UFC on TikTok, where I had a Charles Oliveira x Superman edit that's sitting almost at 1 million views right now. It's like 100,000 views off. Now that we've gotten my credentials out of the way, you're going to be subjected to my opinion for however long I decide to record this. I feel like the biggest reason that TikTok edits have been able to just like dominate the space the way that they have is because of the way that they make you feel. But not just the way they make you feel, but also the time it takes them to do it. You can go watch a movie and digest an entire story in like an hour and a half, 2.5 hours, depending on the movie. But I mean, I've made and watched edits where it's like by the end of the edit, I feel like I just watched a movie. When you compare together any audio that you want and any visual medium that you want, I'll just rattle off a few. Transformers, Pirates of the Caribbean, Skylanders. I'm just reaching in my bag, you feel me? It makes a good Skylanders edit, for example, with like a nostalgic audio. That's gonna hit me right in the feels, bro. Like, that is the power of what a good edit can do. I'm talking about the ones where you end up watching it like 4 or 5 times before you scroll because it just made you feel something. I mean, I'm not gonna go through literally every art form when I say this, but compared to like a painting, an edit can make you feel something in a way that's like so totally different from looking at a painting. Because I feel like with edits, especially the music and the filters or whatever it may be, it can kind of guide you into feeling a certain way. Whereas like something that doesn't move, like a painting, it's like you're kind of left to your own interpretation. Like, I've seen so many edits where they literally just like railroad you into feeling a certain way. And me personally, I can attest that I've never been moved to tears by a painting. Even though it wasn't visually that impressive, that one Creed edit that everybody knows, the reason that it went stupidly viral is because of the sense of emotion it was able to bring out. People didn't watch the Creed edit for special effects or flashy transitions. It went that viral because boxing is pretty much understood generally worldwide. I mean, like, everybody's always wanted to like stand up for themselves and be a champion, whether it's in the arena or whether it's just in daily life. And so because the editor was so good at just like making you feel that emotion and like crafting the story with the scenes from the movie and making sure that every new scene is on beat, that's the reason that the Creed edit went so viral. For those of you who still don't understand somehow, even though I have thoroughly covered the subject, that is the power of a good TikTok edit. Now you may be asking yourself, how did we get here? Like, I understand why, but how? Well, I think it all has to do with accessibility. Do you know how many TikTok editors are just random 14-year-olds doing this shit when they get out of school? Like, yeah, there's a lot of older, seasoned editors in the community, but a huge part of the editing community nowadays is just a bunch of teenagers. Like high school and even some middle school age teenagers. And let's just be real, because I was that kid at one time, those guys got more time than anybody. Like, I swear to God, bro, when you're 14 and you decide to learn a new thing, you can just lock in on that one thing and not have to worry about like anything else. It's like, bro, what else do you have to be worried about? And these guys are all in Discord groups sharing like Adobe plugins. They're all using cracked versions of Premiere Pro and After Effects. Where did they learn how to do that? Probably YouTube or TikTok. Like, that's what I mean about accessibility. The outreach that this kind of stuff has is crazy. And then forget cracked Adobe products. Let's talk about how CapCut has literally changed the game. Because being a cheaper alternative to Premiere and After Effects, while also being like an offshoot of TikTok, it's helped them create like quite a name for themselves. I have no idea how they do it, but some people actually edit in the free version of CapCut, which if you're somehow able to do that, kudos to you. But with it being more accessible than Adobe products, people have taken it and ran with it. At this point, I have seen so many really good edits, and I couldn't tell you if it were made in an Adobe product or if it was made in CapCut. And then these people literally just go to YouTube or TikTok and learn how to make these different styles of edits all from each other. It's cyclical. It's a circle. The circle keeps circling. But dude, as far as accessibility goes, it doesn't even end there. When you upload a TikTok, it is instantly accessible to anyone with an internet connection. And yeah, I mean, you could say music does the same thing, but like that doesn't really fit my narrative, so we're not gonna talk about that. Obviously. Guys, what do y'all think the best form of modern artistic expression is? Everybody say it with me, it's TikTok edits. Thank you for listening to my ramble session. This is a very new style of video for me. I mean, hey, if I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw this video with this thumbnail, I'd be stupid if I didn't click on it, so you should convince other people to click on it. In fact, you can even like send them a link and then they can come here and watch this video. That would be awesome if you guys did that. If you liked the video, you should share it with somebody that you think would like it. And I mean, hey, then that person thinks that you're thinking of them, so it's like a win-win. Hey, this is like the 6-7 hand motion. Like 6-7. Okay, I'm supposed to be ending the video. I need to stop. I need to stop. Through this whole video without saying some dumb shit. I don't know why I had to mess it up at the end.